Welcome to Easy to Love Yoga with Shanna. Today we're going to do a chair practice and we are going to use a yoga strap. So I'll ask you to just place your strap over your knees until we're ready to use the strap. Now we're going to come seated forward in our chair. Our glutes are resting on the chair. Our hamstrings are hanging off the chair. Feet are nice and flat on the floor, 90-degree bend at the knees. We're going to rest our hands on our lap for a moment here. We're going to close our eyes and bring our attention to our breath. Noticing if you're inhaling deeply, allowing the belly to rise on the inhale. Taking a moment to scan our bodies, starting at the crown of our head, working all the way down to our toes. Notice any areas you need to be mindful of as you move through practice today. If anything feels uncomfortable, please remember that you do not need to do it. Always keep yourself safe in this or any other practice. Focusing once again on our breath. Starting our round of 4 square breathing. Inhaling through the nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. Retain your breath. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale through the nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Retain the emptiness. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Retain. Exhale. Retain. Inhale. Retain. Exhale. Retain. Inhale, notice your posture, nice tall spine. Retain. Exhale. Retain. Inhale. Retain. Exhale. Retain. And now returning to your regular breath, and just notice if you're allowing the belly to rise on the inhale. You can gently open your eyes. We're going to start with a gentle neck stretch, bringing the left ear to the left shoulder, just holding there for a moment. Breathing deeply, sitting tall. Coming back to center now, and this time the right ear towards the right shoulder. Coming back to center, drawing the chin up towards the ceiling, gazing up towards the ceiling, stretching the front of the neck. Returning to center, and this time drawing the chin in towards the chest, stretching the back of the neck. Returning to center. This time taking your chin towards the right shoulder, slowly lower it down, rolling the head across the front of the body, very slowly across the back of the body. Once again, across the front of the body. Moving across the back, moving across the front of the body, moving across the back, and when you reach your shoulder, stopping there, rotating across the back in the opposite direction, across the front of the body, across the back, across the front of the body, last time across the back, and last time across the front of the body. And when you reach your shoulder, gently roll back to center and slowly lift your head. Beautiful. Just rolling out the shoulders a couple times to the back of the room. Beautiful. Rolling the shoulders to the front of the room. Fabulous. Now I'm going to ask you to take your strap and just drape it loosely over the side of your chair, just so it's handy. We're going to do a couple rounds of a seated cat-cow breath, and we're going to add to this pose. So we're going to start with cow. Cow is an inhale, reaching upward, and cat is an exhale, arching our back towards the back of our chair, exhaling. So starting with cow, reaching upwards, inhaling to cow. And then exhaling to cat, arching the back towards the back of the chair, bringing the arms behind you. Inhaling to cow, looking up, reaching up. Exhaling to cat, arching the back and bringing the hands behind. Here's our change. Inhaling to cow, lifting our left foot off of the ground. Exhaling to cat, placing that foot back down. Inhale to cow, right foot lifts off the ground. Exhale to cat, return the foot, arms behind. Inhale to cow, left foot lifts. Exhale to cat, left foot lowers. Inhale to cow, right foot lifts. Exhale to cat, right foot lowers. Inhale to cow with that foot lift. Exhale to cat and lower the foot. Inhale to cow, foot lift. Exhale to cat, lowering the foot. Beautiful, returning to center. Now we're going to do a seated twist. To prepare for it, we're going to bring both hands forward. We're going to draw our left elbow towards the chair behind us and follow it with our gaze, drawing it back, touch, and bring that hand forward. Now right elbow goes back. Bring that hand forward. Left elbow back. Hand is forward. Right elbow back and forward. One last time each side. Left elbow back and forward. Right elbow back and forward. Beautiful. Allow your hands to come down to your lap. We're going to take the left hand to the right knee. Bring the opposite arm behind you on the chair. Sitting tall in your chair. On an exhale, twist and look over your shoulder, holding here for 8 rounds of breath. Noticing the tightness in the back as we first move into this gentle twist. Notice the muscles are starting to relax. One more round of breath here. And slowly return to our starting position. This time right hand to left knee, opposite arm behind you on the chair, sitting tall. On an exhale, twist and look over the shoulder. Once again, bringing your attention to the muscles in the back. Notice how those muscles are beginning to relax. One more round of breath here. And slowly returning back to center. Now we're going to grab our strap that we had draped loosely on the chair. I'm going to take the strap and open it up nice and wide, having it balancing on your thumbs with your fingers closing over the strap. We're going to start with that strap down low. Now first we're going to sit back in our chair. So we're starting with that strap down low. We're going to inhale and bring that strap up. Now, we're going to take a moment here. We're going to gently twist to the right, and we're going to stop at that sensation of the stretch. So as soon as you feel that twist, stopping there, looking up through the strap at the ceiling, we're holding here for 4 rounds of breath. One more round of breath here. And let's slowly rotate back to our starting position, still looking up through the strap. And this time we're going to rotate to the left and stop at that sensation of the stretch, gazing up through the strap, 4 rounds of breath. One last breath here. Slowly returning to the starting position. This time we're going to lower the left hand as the right hand comes towards the ceiling. As soon as you can gaze through the right hand and beyond to the ceiling, stopping there, 4 rounds of breath. Slowly rotating back to our starting position. Looking through the strap at the ceiling, and lower the right hand until the left hand is straight above, looking beyond the hand at the ceiling, holding there 4 rounds of breath. And gently coming back to center. Now we're going to lower that strap in front for a moment. Beautiful. Now we're going to start with an inhale, bring that strap up in front. Exhale, bring that strap behind. Inhale, bringing that strap up, holding there. Exhale, bringing that strap behind. Inhaling, bringing that strap up. Pausing here for a moment. If you find this is really tight in your upper back and shoulders, widen your grip on the strap. If you find that it's not very sensitive and you maybe have a little bit more room there to maneuver, bring your hands slightly closer on the strap. This time, exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhaling up. And exhale down in front of you. Just lower that strap, let it rest on your legs. We're going to roll out our wrists here, rolling in one direction and rolling the opposite way. This time making a stop sign with our right hand and bringing gentle pressure to the fingers just until we can feel the sensation of the stretch in the lower part of the wrist. This is just a very gentle pressure on the fingers. Breathing deeply, sitting nice and tall. And this time, let's lower those fingers. Once again, gentle pressure. Now feeling that sensation of the stretch along the top of the wrist. One more breath here, we'll change hands. So making that gentle stop sign with the left hand. Once again, gentle pressure to the fingers, feeling the stretch along the lower part of the wrist. And lowering those fingers, once again, gentle pressure, feeling the stretch along the top of the wrist. Beautiful, and just roll it out. And in the other direction. Now I'm going to ask you once again to take your strap and place it alongside of your chair, just so it can drape loosely so it's available for you later in class. Now what we're going to do is come forward to the edge of our chair. So our glutes are barely on the chair here. We're going to hold onto the chair with our hands, slowly easing forward, bringing our feet forward slightly so we can bring our knees to 90 degrees, and we're going to do a couple of tricep dips here. So building some strength in the upper body, lowering up and down as much as you feel comfortable. This could be a very small movement or a very big movement. That all depends on how you feel today. 2 more. One last time. Now to come back on the chair, bring one foot back and then come back onto the chair. Once again, glutes are on the chair, hamstrings hanging off of the chair. Knees bent at 90 degrees. Beautiful. We're going to draw our left arm across the body, supporting under the elbow, trying to relax the shoulder. Holding for one more breath. Let's bring that hand to the sky. Bring it down to the shoulder, and once again, support under the elbow. Elbow should be close to the head and pointed upward if you can. Keep breathing deeply, sitting tall in your chair. One more breath here. Releasing that arm and bringing the right arm across the body, supporting under the elbow, trying to relax the shoulder. Beautiful. One last breath here. Draw your hand up. Bring the hand to the shoulder. Gentle pressure under the elbow. Elbow close to the head. Point it upward if you can. Beautiful. One more round of breath here. Let's relax down. Let's roll the shoulders out a couple times in one direction and a couple times in the other direction. Now we're just going to sit back slightly in our chair. We're going to lift our left leg off the ground. Now here's where you may decide to use your strap. You can bring your strap behind the knee, holding very close to the knee on either side, and use that strap to help lift the foot off the ground. We're going to roll out the ankles in one direction. Let's roll in the opposite direction. And now let's turn that into a point for 2 and a flex for 2. Pointing, flexing, pointing, flexing, point, flex. Let's do one more time. Point and flex. Beautiful. Let's lower that foot down. Let's change to the other side, bringing the strap under and behind the right knee, lifting that foot up off the ground, rotating the ankle in one direction, sitting tall in your chair. Beautiful. Let's rotate in the opposite direction. And let's change that now into that 2 count point and flex. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. And one more time, point and flex. Let's lower the foot down. Beautiful. So this time we're just going to take our strap once again, bring it to the chair where it's handy for you if you need to use it. Now we're going to just bring our legs out a little bit wider than hip width apart. We're going to allow one hand to go all the way down to your foot. Maybe you're going to grab your ankles. Maybe you're going to grab behind your calf, or maybe you're just going to hold behind your knee. We're going to take the opposite hand and rotate it up towards the ceiling, trying to look through those fingers, holding here. Beautiful. Now we're going to allow the hand in the sky to come down to that free leg. Find the similar spot on your leg and rotate the opposite arm up, trying to look through the fingers at the ceiling, holding here. Bringing the hand in the sky down to the leg. Switching sides once again, opposite arm comes up. Allowing that hand to now travel down your leg. Opposite arm comes up. We're going to do this once more on each side. So the hand in the sky comes down to the leg. Opposite arm rotates up, looking through the fingers. Feeling a little bit more mobility now. Mobility is increasing each time we change. Bringing that hand down. Opposite arm up. Beautiful. Bringing that hand down, holding here. Slowly allowing both hands to rise up the legs. Bringing those feet in slightly hip width apart. Beautiful. We're going to use our strap once again. So we're going to take our strap. We're going to bring it around the sole of our right foot. We're going to bring our foot forward, keeping a slight bend in the knee, keeping the foot in the strap flexed. I want you to take both ends of the strap into the same hand as your extended foot. Use your free hand to grab your chair, help hold you in place here. Thinking about a nice tall posture, that slight bend in the knee. Let's take the leg out to the side for an inner thigh and groin stretch. Keep breathing deeply, thinking about your posture and your breath. One more breath here. And let's draw that foot forward, grabbing that strap halfway and bringing that foot across the opposite knee. Now keep the foot in the strap flexed to protect the bent knee. And I want you to think about exhaling as you move your torso towards your legs. You're going to feel a nice stretch in the hip. Now if this feels painful at all, just rise up slightly. If you're okay, just lower as much as you can and be comfortable with the hip stretch. Keep breathing deeply here. One more breath. Slowly rising up, allowing that foot to come down to the ground, holding the strap in both hands. Now bringing our left foot into the strap. Once again, lifting the foot off the ground, extending the leg out. Knee has a slight bend in it, foot is flexed in the strap. Once again, both ends of the strap, and in the same hand as your extended leg, and your free hand grabs your chair, taking it out to the side for an inner thigh and groin stretch. Remember, nice straight spine and breathing deeply. One last breath here. Now let's draw that foot to center, grabbing the strap at the halfway point, drawing that foot across the opposite knee. Again, keeping the foot in the strap flexed to protect the bent knee. On an exhale, lower the torso towards the legs, feeling a nice stretch in the hip here. Keep breathing deeply. One more round of breath here. Slowly rising up, allowing the foot to come down to the ground. Now we're going to take that strap and we're going to bring it behind the knee. We're going to hold that strap close to the knee on either side of the knee. Beautiful. We're going to lift up. We're just going to rotate the hip outwards. Nice big hip rotation here. Using the strap to help support you in this pose so you can keep a nice straight posture. And now we're going to change directions, rotating inwards. One more time. And bringing that foot down to the ground. Beautiful. Now let's take that strap and bring it underneath and behind the opposite knee. Sitting nice and tall, lifting up. And once again, we're going to start with that outward rotation of the hip. Still sitting tall in your chair, breathing deeply. Using the strap to help you with this rotation. Let's change directions, rotating inward. One more rotation. Beautiful, let's lower down. Now let's take that strap and bring it across the sole of our left foot. We're going to extend that leg out. We're going to hold the strap, both ends in the same hand as the extended leg, using the free hand to grab the chair. We're going to bring that foot down on an angle and point. And we're going to draw it across and point to the ground. Touch down, touch down. Beautiful, keep it going. Nice windshield wiper of this leg here. One more time. Beautiful, and lowering that foot down. Strap in both hands. We're going to place the opposite foot now in the strap. So now the right foot is in the strap. Both ends of the strap into the right hand. Free hand grabs the chair. You're going to point the toe, extending the leg out, taking it far and wide, and in. Take it out, and in and tap. Out and tap. In and tap. Out. In. Keep it going. One more time. Taking it out and tap. In and tap. Beautiful. Lower that foot down. You're going to take that strap away. You can just place it on your chair. Keep it out of the way. We're going to sit back slightly. Glutes are on the chair, hamstrings off the chair. Feet are flat on the floor. 90-degree bend at the knees. Bringing your hands to your lap, closing your eyes. Noticing your breath. On an inhale, are you allowing your chest to rise and your belly to rise? Exhaling, allowing the belly to fall and then the chest to fall. Just notice. Scanning the body, starting at the crown of the head, working all the way down to the toes. Notice if there's any change in sensations from the scan you did at the start of class versus the scan you just completed. Perhaps you notice changes, perhaps you don't. No judgment. Bringing our attention once again to our breath. Taking our hands and bringing them in front of the body in prayer position. I'd like to thank all of you for participating in this chair class today, for taking this mindful time for movement for yourself. It's so important to do this little bit of self-care. I hope you have a fantastic day and realize it really is easy to love yoga. Namaste.